Hello everybody and welcome back to the new episode of Arknights for Beginners. My name is Surgi and today I'm going to talk about snipers. Snipers deal physical damage and they are deployed on ranged tiles. Simple as that, right? Actually, there are several types of snipers available in Arknights, but don't worry, I will explain one by one. Keep in mind that you will need only one type or two types of snipers in the beginning. Before moving on to the tier list, make sure you hit the subscribe button and thank you so much for the 55 subscribers count. I'm happy to deliver more Arknights content such as Arknight news and some operators showcasing videos. Now, let's move on to the tier list where I listed the sniper operators by their target types. The full tier list is available in the descriptions. Without further ado, let's continue the tier list right away. First of all, we have the aerial denial snipers, which means these snipers target flank enemies first, mostly drones, if the said enemies approach into their area of attack. Their common trait is they have relatively low DP, almost the same as vanguards, thus you can deploy them first to fend off enemies. For starters, I recommend Cruz, and Jessica, because they can deal a decent amount of damage. And if you're running for newbie banner, Exusei, which is the 6-star aerial denial sniper, is available in the banner. Fun fact, this type of banner makes up almost 50% of the sniper roster, but here I'm not including Arknights because again, the operators appear in the tier list are as of Chapter 8 release, along with the Forget Me Not banner. So next we have AOE or area of effect snipers, which deal high attack and splash damage. Usually they have a longer attack range than aerial denial snipers, but they have the highest DP among the subclasses of snipers. If you need a cheap option for AoE snipers, I recommend Shiryuki and Catapult. AoE snipers are effective when it comes to annihilation stages, but you need vanguards of all the AoE snipers cannot be deployed. After that we have burst AoE snipers. Unlike AoE snipers, they can only deal enemies at 1 or 2 tile distance in front of them. Their range are really close, but they can attack all enemies on their sides. Here we talk about shotgun. Next we have a stake targeted snipers. They are the most interesting snipers. For Rosa's case, she targets the heaviest enemy first, having the awkward attack range because she cannot attack anyone directly in front of her. The other three here are literally snipers. They have wider attack range and they tend to snipe enemies with the lowest defense first. Next we have high precision snipers. They have their skills boosting their athletic stats. Let's say Swords here, Swords. She has the 20% chance to increase attack to 130% by default. They have the slightly shorter range attack than aerial denial snipers. Lastly, I categorize Rosmontis as special case because her trait is way different from the rest of snipers. Not going to talk about it here because first of all, Rosmontis is a limited operator, and second, her trait is really special, so I'm not going to talk about it. So as for starters, I recommend 2 aerial denial snipers because they have low DP and they can attack ground enemies too. Here we're talking about FGC. But if you insist to deploy one AoE sniper, make sure you have sufficient DPs to do so. For other types of snipers, which is from burst AoE to the special case, you can deploy them depending on the enemy's type. Again, all you have to do is focusing on the training the aerial denial snipers. For 3 to 4 stars, recommend Initial again, Cruz and Jessica. For 5 star is Blue Poison and Platinum. Grey throat is also a viable option. 6 star, execute like blue dog. So that's all about snipers today. Stay tuned for the next episode of Arknights for Beginners. And as always, thanks for watching.